Now, I'm really excited about this. One of the biggest challenges we face in the world, and one of the reasons we repeat history, is we really don't like to relate it. We don't like to say, I'm looking at this situation, I'm looking what's happening. How does it apply in my world? Who are the people? What are are we doing the same thing that, Rome did or that Greece did? And when we start to see that we do, people kind of want to plug the ears and say, no, I don't want to know anymore. But ultimately, we have to be able to know to some degree. So we're going to be using the 28 principles of the 5,000-year leap, classic text, but looking at Supreme Court decisions, looking at historical events, trying to understand how it applies in our day and how we can find hope and prosperity and joy living the principles now, which I think is really, really significant. I like the question about age. One of the challenges is, some of these things bring up topics that are difficult. I try to speak in parables. If I'm working with younger students, I've got a homeschooling group of about 30 kids. The youngest is 10 or 11. I've got 2 or 3 of them. And I can see sometimes it goes right over their head, and that's okay. That's where it needs to go, right over their head. But I try to speak in a way that respects their innocence, respects their age. If there are topics that might be a little concerning or potentially, something in a book that could be troubling, I will let parents know in advance, or as students as well. But we typically don't need to really go there. There's enough good content, great stories to help protect but also provide powerful insight, principles, reasoning, and so forth, so students can discern truth for themselves.